Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. The greatest victory is to conquer yourself. Your enemy is not the one who hates you, but the one who envies you. Love your enemies, it confuses them greatly. An enemy is one who speaks ill of you behind your back. True enemies are more loyal than fake friends. Make peace with your enemies. It disrupts their strategy. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Knowing your enemy is the beginning of wisdom. An enemy can be your greatest teacher. Your enemy is your own worst self. Turn your enemies into allies. Do not underestimate your enemy. Your enemy's weakness is your strength. Respect your enemy, it keeps you vigilant. Keep your heart free from hatred. Your true enemy is within. Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. The best revenge is massive success. Conquer your enemies with kindness. Never interrupt your enemy when they are making a mistake. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, but the illusion of knowledge. An enemy can inspire you to be better. Your enemy sees your strengths clearly. Beware of false friends and true enemies. Enemies come and go, but true friends remain. Use your enemy's criticism to improve. Knowing yourself is the key to defeating your enemy. Enemies make you stronger. Face your enemy with courage. A wise man learns from his enemies. Your enemy's fear is your advantage. Treat your enemy with respect and dignity. An enemy can reveal your weaknesses. The enemy within is the hardest to conquer. Even enemies have a role in your life. Keep your enemies guessing. True strength is forgiving your enemies. Your enemy's defeat is your victory. Study your enemy's tactics. Be wary of the enemy in disguise. The best defense against an enemy is a good offense. Your enemy's downfall is your rise. Let your actions speak louder than your enemy's words. An enemy's defeat is often temporary. Defeat your enemy by becoming better. Your enemy's criticism is a mirror. The enemy outside cannot hurt you without the enemy within. Turn your enemy's hatred into motivation. Your enemy's mistakes are your opportunities. A strong enemy is a blessing. Keep your enemies closer than your friends. Use your enemy's strengths against them. Do not let your enemy know your next move. The true enemy is ignorance. Your enemy is a reflection of your fears. Let go of hatred for your enemies. Conquer your enemy with love. An enemy's jealousy is a sign of your success. Be the bigger person, forgive your enemies. Your enemy's failure is your lesson. Respect your enemy's intelligence. Your enemy's weakness is your opportunity. Keep your enemies underestimating you. Be humble in victory over your enemies. A true enemy challenges you to grow. Let your success silence your enemies. Your enemy's anger is their downfall. Writing down is the best way to remember. Pause this video and comment below your favorite quotes. The best revenge is living well. A wise enemy can teach you valuable lessons. Your enemy's fear is a sign of your power. The enemy is only as powerful as you allow. Let your enemies fuel your determination. An enemy can make you stronger and wiser. Your enemy's defeat is your lesson. Learn from your enemy's mistakes. Keep your enemies from knowing your plans. Acknowledge your enemy's strengths. Your enemy's criticism is a tool for growth. Turn your enemy's negativity into your strength. Keep your enemies at bay with wisdom. Your enemy's downfall is your opportunity. The best strategy against an enemy is wisdom. Overcome your enemy with perseverance. Let your actions define you, not your enemies. Conquer your enemy with inner peace. Your enemy's hatred is a reflection of their. Keep your enemies from knowing your weaknesses. Your enemy's defeat is a stepping stone. Embrace the challenge your enemy presents. Your enemy's criticism is a gift. Learn from the strategies of your enemies. Keep your enemies in check with kindness. Your enemy's fear is a sign of your strength. Overcome your enemy with understanding. Let go of the past to defeat your enemies. Your enemy's defeat is your motivation. Use your enemy's tactics to your advantage. Keep your enemies from knowing your strengths. Conquer your enemy with humility. Defeat your enemy by making them your friend. Your enemy's hatred is their weakness. Learn to recognize your true enemies. Your enemy's defeat is a victory for wisdom. An enemy's presence sharpens your skills. The best way to destroy an enemy is to make them your ally. Keep your enemies close to understand them better. Your enemy's criticism is a reflection of their insecurities. Embrace the lessons your enemies teach you. Overcoming an enemy is a sign of strength. Keep your enemies from knowing your true intentions. Your enemy's defeat is a testament to your resilience. Turn your enemy's negativity into positive energy. Your enemy's downfall is your chance to rise. Use your enemy's tactics to outsmart them. Your enemy's fear reveals their weaknesses. Rise above the hatred of your enemies. An enemy can be a hidden blessing. Let your success be the answer to your enemies. Your enemy's defeat is your opportunity to grow. Embrace the challenge of facing an enemy. Use your enemy's strengths to improve yourself. Keep your enemies from knowing your vulnerabilities.